You're listening to the Jaybird Watching Podcast, the official podcast of jaysjournal.com and fansite.com. We are the official ballroom chat for everything Toronto Blue Jays baseball, from game highlights to rumors and all the stuff in between. Here's your host, Craig Borden, with co-host Jason Lyons and Liz McGuire. Now let's talk some Toronto Blue Jays baseball.
Why, hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Jaybird Watching Podcast, Pack Rips edition. Boom. So, I don't know if you all watched the Blue Jay game today, but clearly I'm looking to be happier. So that's why we're here right now. That's why we're going to have some fun opening up some baseball cards here and just goofing around and getting back to that piece to it instead of all the other nonsense, because the Blue Jays got swept by the Mets, and I can't say it was anything great that the Mets did. It's more, I think it was a problem of what the Blue Jays didn't do. As we get, this is the end of this box. I'm going to have to go get another one. It's a good thing I work at We the Hobby now. I can get some more stuff anytime I want. So, anyways, we got a last few packs here of Topps Archive. We already have almost 2 complete sets of base cards, so my nephew is going to be very happy in addition to myself. So let's get ripping and see what we find as we get this. Hello, Blue Jays fans. How are you feeling after an abysmal loss? How many of you are in the chats thinking what I'm thinking? What do we do with this team? Got Pinky at the back of this one, so let's get back to it. Future Hall of Famer Carlos Beltran. Be interesting to see what happens with him coming with the oh, it doesn't want to focus, does it? There we go. All right, Brian Rocchio. Hey, somebody finally hit a home run and a hit today. Yeah, Red Sox have been having about as good a time as the Blue Jays so far, and Rafael Devers has definitely been at the center of that trauma as he finally, like I said, hits home run today. Gio Urshela. We're going to get Gabriel Moreno for the 9,000th time. Rookie Ben Brown from last year. And we're going to get an Andy Pages or Hodges. And who are we going to get for the pink? Yeah, get some of these up on our eBay account. Oh, there's a good one. We are going to get a Ted Williams pink refractor off of the bat on this one. So starting out pretty good, not the best. Ted Williams, obviously one of the greatest to ever play the game. Pink refractor is always a good thing, but it's not a numbered card of any kind. That would be the one catch. So we're going to get him in the shelf here. So yeah, wow, that didn't go into that top loader at all, did it? There we go. Here, now y'all can see it. I actually know where to go. So I see plenty of you in the chat already. How you feeling baseball? We're officially a little over a week in right now. For 2 weeks, actually, almost. Any crazy comments? Best stories? Ooh, got to insert own the game, it looks like. Grayson Rodriguez to start things off. Kyrene Paris, rookie card. I like that name, Kyrene. Cody Senga, looking a lot better for the Mets. Cal Riley, kills Blue Jays. Yeah, Sedan Rafaela. Haven't seen how he's doing yet this year, in this sophomore campaign. After not getting Mike Trout for how many packs, we're going to get him again. I finally got him last week. One looks a little bit better centered. And yeah, Jamir Candelario is the one right we're going to, before we get our insert card. Own the game. Yankee Juan Soto. There you go. Coming hot. Does anybody have any hobby questions, period? Any chit chat they would like to discuss? Come on, I can't be the only one with all the words all the time. If you haven't all checked me out yet, I actually am on a new show, Jay's Latest on YouTube. Make sure you check that one on Jay's Latest TV. And you can get some wonderful Blue Jays news daily from me, Craig Borden. I'm going to get a Yuki Masui rookie card. I don't think we have him in our box set yet. Marco Luciano. It's actually playing, I think, with the Giants right now. Got another Lane Thomas. Fernando Valenzuela. Fernando Mania was a wonderful thing. If you want to check your baseball history, check out your Fernando Valenzuela. Brandon Nimmo, Tim Anderson, E. Brian Hayes. I watched him hit yesterday. Looks like he's swinging a sword. All right, who are we gonna get on this insert card? Oh, it looks like we got a Houston Astro. Is that what that looks like? Oh, there you go. No longer a Houston Astro. At the break, Kyle Tucker. That one does not want to go in that penny sleeve. That's the fun part with some of these Topps archives being that kind of like old feel to it. Sometimes they still have like the cuts from the machine a little bit more prevalent than you would think. 3 more packs. It's the end of the box. We gotta have some luck. We've only gotten a couple of numbered things out of this whole thing. After we were doing really, really good with the first 3 hobby boxes to get the set going. Okay, I've got another pink refractor. Got Andrew Abbott. Brian Reynolds. He still looks good for the Pirates. There we go. I'm on Bosbe. Rookie card. Sandy Alcantara looking like he's Sandy Alcantara again for the Marlins. Cole Reagans. L.A. de la Cruz. Ken Preister. We're going to get it Guardians. Lane Thomas on the pink refractor. Man, we only got two packs left in this box. I'm starting to get disappointed and scared. What are we going to do? My next question is, this is the last Topps archive I'm going to buy. So what am I going to do next? I guess I'm going to have to do series 1. We're just going to watch a billion freaking rookies go through. Nothing new that it's like screaming to have or want or need. I love these Topps archives from this year because I love the new and old players, and we're gonna get an actual silver one here soon. Gonna get away Boggs, the Chicken Man. Thank God he's feeling better. You know, Pat rang the bell for his cancer stuff the other day. Kyle Manzardo. Manzardo's actually off to a really good start. Rookie Henry Davis for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Good catching prospect. We don't have Shane Bieber yet. Justin's baseball brother. Corbin Carroll. It's off to a better start this season. I think he's had 2 home runs the other night. Right, homer in 3 straight bats or something like that. Can't remember what it was. Cody Bellinger. Refinding it in New York with the torpedo bat. And the guy that was basically traded for him, Kyle Tucker. And who are we going to get on this refractor? That's a Guardian. Yeah, I'm going to cheat. If we already got the card in this one, we got a Kyle Manzardo. This one should be numbered. There you go. To 25. Nice. With the blue refractor. Finally got something that's in the numbered crazy. A little nicer. I have to get more penny sleeves out. There we go. Yeah, I got 3 penny sleeves left in that. But we only got 1 more pack left anyway. So what do you think? Get some extra good luck? 1 extra tap? Well, it's a silver. JT Realmuto. Still one of the best catchers in baseball, I think. Sorry for the focus there, everybody. It's not wanting to do it. There we go. JT. Gonna get a Max Scherzer, currently on the IL again for thumb related, or no, actually, I think it was this oblique, he said. Austin Martin, rookie card, traded for Jose Barrios. Emerson Pariah. Victor Scott, the second. Gotta get those. Ryan Jeffers, catcher for the Twinkies. Paul Goldschmidt, having a good year again. And then we're going to be our last insert card of the party, people. Oh, we're going to get something different. Isn't that the break? Fernando Tatis. Ooh, Wrecking Crew. Fernando Tatis. That's a little bit funner. At least we got one of every type of insert you could on this whole thing. We got one numbered. We got one Wrecking Crew. I take that back. The only thing we didn't get was the shoot. What's the rookie one that they called? He's got an Ellie last week. Anyway, that's what it was. So there's our not such a big haul this week. So Blue Jays fans, if you're going to be hanging out with us this week, you better tune in quickly because we're going to have former Blue Jay pitching reliever Bob File is going to be on the show. So make sure you turn in for Jaybird watching and you can hang out with us and Bob File as we talk what this team could do in the bullpen, especially to possibly get over the hurdle. And we'll see. But that's the crazier thing in Blue Jay baseball going on, other than the rumor of everything that will never go away until it finally happens one way or the other, or just is slapped aside finally, is the fact that Vlad Jr., the rumors are only getting crazier, only getting wilder, only getting louder. So it's one of those things that Blue Jays fans, we're going to hear all day, every day this season. And I don't care what anybody says. If it says, oh, it's not bothering anybody, it's no big deal. It's bothering them, and you can see it that something's not going on here in this team. Nothing's clicking perfectly yet. But at the end of the day, hopefully they figure something out because this is getting a little rough to watch. And it's been very up and down, very boring because the hitting can't happen. Blue Jays left 8 runners in scoring position again today. So it's not getting easier. And until yesterday, there was some ridiculous streak that they were on where they had actually only had one hit in like 92 at bats or something like that with a runner in scoring position. That's unheard of in my thoughts. I just can't imagine in Major League Baseball it going that way. But make sure you tune in this week. Like I said, we're going to talk all things pitching with our friend Bob File, and we're going to see what we can get into and what he thinks might be causing some of this fun for the bullpen and just whatever the heck other baseball stories we happen to get out of the fine gentleman. So we're going to talk with him. If you are a fan and watching us on the TNC Random Fandom Nerdy feed, make sure you tune in tonight. Yes, I said tonight. Go over to TC Random Fandom on your social media, click it into it. Give us a like, share, and a follow. We are going to be talking all things Chris Farley tonight because I don't know if you all felt as old as I did all of a sudden this past week, but it's been 30 years since Tommy Boy was released in movie theaters. So that one 100% got me because I couldn't believe first off it'd been 30 years. And then second was like, oh my God, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. Whereas my father would say that's a top 3 comedy of all time. So we're going to talk all things Chris Farley and Tommy Boy tonight. So make sure you tune in for that on TC Random Fandom at 7:00 Eastern Standard Time. And we will obviously have a wonderful fun time talking with Chris about Chris Farley as we induct him into the TC Random Fandom icon level. So make sure you join us on that. And we'll be back Wednesday for Jaybird Watching with Bob File. And make sure you check me out every day at Jay's Latest TV on YouTube, and you can get your latest Jay's news from me. We hope you all have a great night. And obviously, lights up. Let's go Blue Jays. Cheers.
Thank you for listening to the Jaybird Watching Podcast. Please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch at BirdwatchingGC and our YouTube channel. If you want to support the show and get extra content, please consider joining to our Patreon at patreon.com/birdwatchinggc. Go Jays, go.
Woo!